Oh my God. What's going on, everybody? We are so excited to have the guest back. She's amazing. I don't think she's even going to be a guest. We had so much fun last week. I think she's going to be back almost every week.
Permanent.
Well, I don't know about permanent. We like choices here on SugarBear off the top rope. So we'll see what we can do there. Choices.
I am
Choices.
Flame? No, how do you say that?
Ha-
Filet mignon. It's fine.
Hey, Mama, how do you say Coeur d'Alene?
It's CDA.
Tutte la fruit over here. Guys, McDenty, Lando, thank you for being in the chat already, guys. Really appreciate you. Love you guys. And we appreciate the support. We have a little bit to talk about today.
Yes.
So
we hopefully won't get interrupted this time.
Yeah, the good thing is we have our secret weapon downstairs. We have Gigi. Yep, the Gigi's downstairs. So she is distracting the two luchadors.
Two crazies.
Yeah, that want to jump around and everything. So they were very entertaining last week, but let's just not. Okay.
Better not.
Better not. Yeah.
Better not.
Yeah.
Better
Yeah.
not.
First off, can you turn the fan on? Because I'm already hot.
Because I'm in here.
Okay. Calm yourself down, okay? Anyway.
Call me tits.
I guess I will. Let's get started. How about you lead us in?
All right. So first off, Triple H. I believe your music is still on, just so you know.
Oh. I paused it, all right? I mean, I made it go quai.
Well,
Can you still hear it?
I don't remember.
She's not even helpful. Proceed, my lord.
Triple H!
The game. Triple H.
Yes. He came on Raw, open it up, Randy
Yep.
Orton, get a little, in
Mm-hmm.
there. And thank you. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
And then at the end, he lit his hammer on fire.
Yeah. So the end of Raw.
Yes.
Hey, thanks Peter for liking the stream, buddy, on Facebook. So yeah, at the end of Raw, we see Triple H light his sledgehammer on fire, which if you don't know is just one of his calling cards is a sledgehammer.
Mm-hmm.
He lights it on fire, and then somehow, what actually happens?
Alexa
I can't remember.
Bliss ends up
Yeah.
appearing.
Yeah, then Alexa
and,
Bliss comes out of nowhere.
Lights Randy's face on fire.
And fucking Austin just throws a fucking fireball at Randy Orton's face. I don't know what that was about, but McDenty, what game is this? If you're talking about wrestling, dude, I know, right? If it seems like we're actually playing a wrestling game when you talk about some of the shit we talk about, because it's
It's a little unbelievable. I mean,
we're lighting sledgehammers on fire.
That and a few weeks ago, Randy lit an entire body, Fiend,
Yeah.
on fire. So there's that.
Yeah. So body got lit on fire. So that was awesome. And yes, this game is fun.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Oh, we're done. Okay.
That's
All right.
you know.
Yes. So that was cool. But moving on.
Yeah. Charlotte versus Lacey. This is usually not something that I'm going to bring up because, it's not usually that entertaining, but
I didn't say it.
I actually really love the dynamic of these two.
Yeah, I know. I was reading that. So, and then sorry for everyone watching on Facebook or on YouTube. You cannot see the same comments that we're getting on the stream from Twitch. So if you do want to see the comments and participate in them, just go to twitch.tv/SugarBear6478 and you can interact as well. So every once in a while when we pause and laugh, that's what we're doing, is looking at the comments.
It takes us extra time to read, apparently.
Yeah, I can't read very good. So, okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
We don't
like to talk about it. It makes me
But no, they have a great dynamic.
I actually think Charlotte is going to make Lacey a better wrestler.
Oh, 100%. I think, personally, Charlotte Flair is one of the best female wrestlers probably of all time anyway. So, to see her...
I think she'll get there.
Yeah, but I mean, really, who's better? I mean, I'm talking like athleticism, mic skills, anything like that. I mean, she's not the best on the mic, but her athleticism in the ring is like comparable to no one. Even like you know, Hall of Famers like Lita and Trish, like they were good, they were entertaining, but
it was a different time though too.
Yeah, it's totally different.
What about Sasha? Not Sasha. What's her name?
Rhea.
The EST.
Oh, Bianca Belair.
Yes.
Yeah, Bianca Belair again is that kind of mold of Charlotte Flair, the more like athlete type of body style and skill set.
And her mic skills are phenomenal.
Yeah, she is the EST.
Yes.
The best that there was. Not
the
Bret Hart.
The toughest, the roughest.
Oh, you just don't do that. Don't do that. Moving on. So, what do we have? Ooh, Good Brothers.
Yes.
So, jumping into AEW real quick. The Good Brothers are on AEW. If you don't know who they are a long-time tag team that has wrestled in Japan, WWE, Ring of Honor, TNA, which they're currently the TNA tag team titles champions, and they are now with AEW as well. So they are one of the best tag teams just to be across the board in the sense of longevity with their partnership, plus the shows that they've touched.
Yes.
Because they've been on almost every show that is a thing now. Sup, bitches? Hey, Grug. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
I feel like they have been on every single show.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have the info to be like, they have stamp of approval.
So
they've been on every show.
You know, just gonna BS this through.
Like putting the BS in beers. Any
not
major
a sponsor.
podcast?
Not a sponsor.
Yet. So that's awesome. Just because basically those guys come from a big faction in Japan. Boom, heard of that? Big faction in Japan, very similar to the NWO, called the Bullet Club.
Yes.
Which I would say probably about 4 years ago, the Bullet Club kind of brought back a lot of the flames to pro wrestling, in my eyes. Just because it definitely, for me, it opened up my eyes to other wrestling than just the WWE. Because, you know, they were with Japan. That's where it originated from. They were in Ring of Honor as well. So not only was I watching a totally different program, but there was two of them, and then this one faction was on two different shows.
Yep.
So it was kind of like they were actually taking over the wrestling world, which is one of their sayings.
And then they broke, different places.
Yep.
Different people went to different places.
Yep.
And then you obviously followed them to be able to, see that brand, see what they can do on there. So it's been a lot of fun to see these wrestlers that are now your favorites.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Different things and do different things.
Yeah, well, I mean, and still touching on that in the sense of so right now in the wrestling world, we have, you touched a button.
Oh, I hit a button. Oops.
Oh, look at that. Touch a button. She can't get anything right. I don't get it.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Put them down. Is that yeet? Yet? Yet?
Not yeet.
Yet. That's a thing, right? That's still cool?
No, it's not. It was never cool.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't go here.
So,
you can leave.
The Bullets Club, not a sponsor yet. Exactly. So, like I said, 4 or 5 years ago, maybe a little bit longer, with the creation of the Bullet Club, you have members like Finn Balor, who was one of the founding members. Same thing with Carl Anderson, who is one of the Good Brothers. And then guys like Tama Tonga and Bad Luck Fale. Those are some of the 4 original members. So then you have Finn Balor in WWE. You have Bad Luck and Tama Tonga still in Japan. And they're actually still members of the Bullet Club that's still going on. You have the Good Brothers, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, who are with TNA and AEW. The Young Bucks, who are with AEW. Kenny Omega with AEW. AJ Styles with WWE.
Adam Cole.
Yeah,
WWE.
Adam Cole with NXT, WWE. I mean, it's just, that's one thing that I love, is because, again, like I've talked about numerous times on this show, is that I love factions. I love that whole group aspect of, you mess with one of us, you're going to get us all, and we're going to fuck you up. And they did that to a T. Like I said, I loved it. A lot of people call them knockoffs of the NWO, DX, stuff like that. But to me, you know what? Like, when you talk...
Everything has to come from somewhere. Every inspiration has to be drawn from something.
Yeah, exactly. And to me, in the wrestling world, if it's entertaining, it's entertaining. Because that's what it's about. It's wrestling entertainment.
And they do things differently.
Yeah.
It's also a different age and time.
Oh, yeah.
So...
I mean, it's... Because basically every member of the Bullet Club and past Bullet Club, they were basically...
Facts. DX was the best group.
Okay. All right. Listen. This is my show. NWO.
Is it your show, though?
Will for always and forever...
What do you guys think?
...be the best.
Is it now our show or mainly my show?
Okay. Just because I'm the pretty one doesn't mean you can talk, okay? Okay? So first off. But, however, it is. I love watching it, and it's so entertaining, and whether they did the Too Sweet and the Suck It and all this stuff, like, to me, those are bringing back things that I loved about wrestling. And Memories! And it's just making it entertaining.
Yes. Speaking of Adam Cole, though. Adam Cole, Finn Balor. So, Undisputed Era came out and saved Finn Balor at the beginning of NXT. Or was it the begining?
Yes.
Somewhere in there, yes. And then at the end, Finn Balor came out and saved them.
Yep. So
what are we thinking about that?
To potentially see a Finn Balor, Adam Cole team up with the Undisputed Era, it is going to be it's going to be amazing.
Stretch mode.
Oh, don't do that. Oh gosh. Oh, you like that? Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, so refreshing.
Oh, thanks, McDinty.
Yes.
Was that? Okay.
What?
Nope, we're not even going to touch on that. Moving on to NXT. I think we might end up moving our way back to AEW for a second. Finn Balor is a swell guy for... Yeah, he definitely is. That's for sure. But
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Mr. Steal Your Girl. Hopping over to NXT real quick. Dusty Rhodes Classic.
You suck. Undisputed's great.
Undisputed Era, bro.
Great!
Come on. I don't even know what to... Let's go. Dusty Rhodes Classic. Big tag team tournament every year that NXT puts on for the late great Dusty Rhodes.
Yes.
This year I'm kind of disappointed with the bracket.
Yes.
I feel like one of the things that NXT has always been really good at is producing great tag teams, or at least groups for a little bit.
Yeah.
And I
think they're just trying to push a bunch of new people.
Yeah, true.
But I don't know. They usually come up with one that surprises you.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Ricky and
who was? Oh, Aleister Black. Yeah. Well, I mean, just talk about the first time ever Dusty Rhodes Classic champions or tournament winners was Finn Balor and Samoa Joe.
Yes.
Which that was an amazing show that they would put on with those two together. I mean, they've known each other forever, so again, that always helps.
But yeah, this year it was just a little bit disappointing.
Yeah.
So right now we're looking at Undisputed Era is moving on. Woo!
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Joe.
I cannot read
that is the Grizzled Young Vets. They're moving on as well. They're actually one of my picks to win it, I think. I don't know what you're doing there, but let's not ever do that again.
I don't like them.
I don't like them either. But it's not about what we like and what we don't like. It's who we think is going to give.
It's our show.
Well, then Undisputed Era is going to win every year. So.
And then MSK.
The newest addition to the NXT tag team roster.
And I don't hate them.
No.
Yeah.
They put on a good show.
Yeah, they put on a good show. They're high flying.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
High flying, gravity defying.
Well, that's something I was going to kind of touch on earlier with the whole Bullet Club thing is that, they talk about knockoffs and stuff, but in the end, what I love about it is that, hey, thanks, Grug. Appreciate you, buddy. We'll give you a little drinky poo. See that, McDinty? See the bottom top? Is that the wrestling world's changing, We have a really good friend right now watching. His name's Grukic. his favorite wrestler is Braun Strowman, one of the biggest dudes in professional wrestling history. Super entertaining. Love the guy, but I feel like wrestling is actually kind of going away from that and going more of that high style or high flying, more athletic style. Yeah. Because it used to be, from my understanding, Vince McMahon wanted big guys. He was like, if you can't be a big guy, if you can't be 6'4" and 270, 260, you're not going to make it in my business. And now it's the opposite, because you have guys like Ricochet, who to me,
a complete waste. They're not using him very well.
No.
And it's a pain in the ass.
No, they keep putting him with like Retribution, which to me is just super annoying.
Yeah, if he ends up joining, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, him and The Fiend. Yeah, they're not using him enough. Come on, figure it out, guys.
Well, they're using The Fiend pretty well right now. I don't know what's going on with Braun. Maybe he's hurt. We haven't seen him in a while.
Technically, Braun is suspended because he like almost knocked out Adam Pearce after. What was it? It was after the last pay-per-view, I think. It was there because there was going to be like four of. Oh, it was it was Survivor Series. Oh. Because remember their Survivor Series team, 2 pay-per-views ago, because the Survivors team was going to have like a gauntlet match to see who was going to face Drew McIntyre for the title, and Braun thought it should just be handed to him. So
how do you remember all that?
I'm just locked cage right here. Locked cage.
Unless your wife tells you to do something.
What'd you say?
What?
Didn't hear that. Not at all. Almost sounds like he should have. Yeah, exactly, right? He should have. I don't get it. But, real quick, moving on from that, but staying in the tag team industry, we're going to hop into something I screenshotted earlier, which I am super excited about, just because I love tag teams, factions, blah, blah, blah. So, let's hop into the PWI top 15 tag teams of the year. If you don't know what the PWI is, it is Pro Wrestling Illustrated. It's a magazine that's been out since it's been out forever, and it's awesome.
It's been out since fuck.
Sure? If that's a thing? I don't really know. But
maybe.
Anyway. So, again, it was a great year for tag team wrestling.
Since Vietnam.
Since Nam. So I'm going to go through and just kind of throw down the top 15, and then obviously we can just stop whenever we want and talk about it.
Ugh.
So coming in at number 15 is the Briscoes, which they are on Ring of Honor normally. Ring of Honor in New Japan, I'm pretty sure. They're like the hillbilly guys.
Yeah,
do you remember? Moving on? Okay, cool. Number 14 is, I'm not even going to try that one. I can't. Nope.
I actually want to hear you try it.
Nueva Generación Dinamita.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Woo!
We didn't butcher that at all.
Number 14, baby.
It was perfect.
Number 13.
Okay.
The Undisputed Era. At number 13, though, you're telling me the Undisputed Era doesn't make the top 10?
Well, let's see who else is there.
We'll see. Number 12, the Violent Giants. They look like they're out of Japan. Don't know much about them. Number 11, the Young Bucks. The Young
Bucks didn't make top 10?
Oh, maybe if you'd pay attention.
I was reading.
I just look over and you go.
No, they are not cheaters. They are strategic.
Well, he's talking about the Undisputed Era.
Oh, I know that.
Hey, man. Factions. I'm telling you. They are what everyone needs. But yeah, so that to me is one of the biggest shockers of the whole top 15 is the Young Bucks not even making the top 10. It's insane.
Yeah. That one's dumb.
Number 10, the Ropudji 3K.
Yes.
Yep. They're out of Japan as well. Number 9.
Okay.
Kabuki Warriors.
What?
Kairi Sane's not even a fucking wrestler anymore. And she made the top 9.
Makes sense.
She made the top 10. And Asuka.
Well, apparently this magazine has been around forever, but they
don't know shit.
They're crazy. Yeah, they don't know anything.
I'm just kidding. PWI, if you really want to sponsor me, I get it. SugarBear is right here. Don't mind me. I love your stuff.
Yeah.
Except
definitely
that
won't be a sponsor.
Number 8, The New Day.
Okay.
I love it.
I can see that.
I'll give it to him.
Yep.
I'll give it to him. Especially, I would say top 10, but this year was a little weird for him, though, too, because 2020, half the time, either E was out, or Kofi was out, or Xavier was out, so it's like they didn't even have a really, like, full year, so it just kind of sucks.
Hey, odds and numbers, okay?
Mm-hmm. May the odds ever be in your favor. Number 7, the Lucha Bros. They are on AEW. They are very entertaining. You give the face of, like, I don't know who they are.
No, but, I know who they are.
But no, because they've been ranking in the top, like, 3 of AEW almost all year. So they definitely get it.
All right.
Number 6, hell yeah, Gorillas of Destiny, which is Tama Tonga and his brother. They're in Japan. Fucking super entertaining. I love him. I've always been a Tama Tonga fan. So I'm really hoping one day he can come to AEW. But it seems like he's being...
AEW, not WWE?
I don't see him coming to WWE. It's his dad wrestled in WWE. I mean, and stuff like that. But AEW is just what all of his friends are and stuff like that. So that's where I see him going.
A story about my best friends.
Number 5, the Street Profits.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
See, I'm not upset about the top 5 with them being number 5, but I think they're more of a top 10.
Oh, I agree with that.
I feel like some
top
other
5,
tag teams.
Definitely, though, Young Bucks should have been in there.
Yeah, Young Bucks should have been in there. Top 10 should have been Undisputed Era. Bullshit. Number 4, the North, which is Ethan Page and Josh Alexander. I don't know who they are either. We might do a wrestling little podcast thing here, but that doesn't mean we know everything about wrestling. Just remember that. For our 3 viewers. We know a lot of nothing. Number 3, the Golden Role Models, Sasha Banks and Bayley.
It's because they had to have some women in there.
That's bullshit.
It is.
No. The Golden Role Models should not be in the top 5. I feel like half the year they weren't even a tag team. They split up half-way through the year.
I think they split up earlier.
Why are they in the top 5? Moving on. Number 2, which is interesting to me, Kenny Omega and Adam Page.
Okay. You know, I really enjoyed them as a tag team.
They're amazing as a tag team.
I don't think number 2 is where they should be.
They're 2 of my favorite wrestlers right now in the wrestling world. Yeah. And they were amazing together. But it is just weird to see them being top 5.
Yeah.
Top 2. But whatever.
Yeah.
And number 1, bringing it home to AEW, is FTR.
Yes. I'm so happy that they are finally getting used the way that they should have been.
Yeah, they really, if you don't know who FTR is, they are formerly known as the Revival from WWE. And I feel like they were used in WWE and pushed, but not to their max capacity.
Yes.
That's the one bad thing about the WWE.
They have so many, like, great talent.
Yep. Yes, they have so much great talent.
Like, they just can't use it all.
And it's very interesting too because they have 3 major shows that are televised.
Yeah.
They have 3 shows that are televised, but guys like FTR cannot be pushed and given their proper like screen time basically.
Yeah. Well, it's because they don't have enough of it.
Yeah,
But nobody wants to watch, 4 hours of every single show.
Yeah. And trust me, coming from people who try to do it every week, it's almost impossible. Yeah, completely agree. See, McDenty, you just get it. You get it. Gosh.
We're gonna bring him over to the dark side?
I don't see him crossing that river anytime soon.
Hey, next pay-per-view is the Royal Rumble.
Ooh, we can get our whole little crew involved. Hey, guys.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Okay, calm down. We're done. We're done with that. Gosh, we're going to lose viewers because of you.
Oh, we gained one because of me. Just saying.
McDenty, oh yeah, I'm so excited.
You can pretend better, please.
Hey, I'm going to take that squid as a positive thing there, Gruck. I really appreciate it. Hey, as a Red Wings fan, they throw squid on the ice before every game. So to me, it's like a thing of good luck and you're amazing.
Maybe it's trying to be a Kraken.
Go Kraken. All right. So something that we both thought was going to be interesting is kind of doing a little this week in history.
Wait, let's finish this first.
Oh, she wants to finish. Okay.
Yes. Mm.
Trying to keep me in line or something. Ugh.
Trying to keep you not a squirrel.
What?
What?
Ooh, an action figure.
What the hell are they doing with Sting in AEW? He comes out, he helps Darby, and then he goes back. That's it.
Okay, so first off, Sting is old as shit. So to give him the role of just coming out and being a face and just being like, I'm Sting, I got a bat. You know what I mean?
Got a bat.
I'm Sting, I got a bat. Ding! It's kind of just it's gonna be his thing for a while. I'm just excited to see his face on wrestling television. It's amazing what's going on here.
We would never actually ignore you.
She was watching on Facebook. Not.
I'm digging that you're the only one that's pink in there too. So you did that for me.
Oh gosh. Right? Well, E, thank you for watching on
yes.
Facebook. See, you didn't listen at the very beginning because I said if you're watching on Facebook, we can't see anything you're doing. We can only see when people like. So when we get a like on the stream itself from Facebook is when we can see. That's what Peter did. That's why I shouted at Peter earlier. Anyway. Sting. Again, he's old. He's fragile. The last thing we know, he had
break a hip.
Yeah. Well, the last thing we knew from WWE is that his career was ended. He couldn't wrestle anymore.
Didn't Seth Rollins end it?
Yes. But we're all hoping as wrestling fans to see Sting at least wrestle one more time. So
for the TNT Championship. Well, I think that's what his thing is, though.
We'll see.
That's what his dream is.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But yes, Sting is just an icon. We're happy to have him. So I'm not going to complain too much.
Yep. SmackDown. So originally at the Rumble, it's supposed to be Roman versus Adam Pearce. And now Kevin Owens is jumping into that role. And I love Kevin Owens. Love him. He is so great. It's great to see a bigger guy go out there and just kick some ass. So,
Hey, thanks, McDenty. I see that I can move over to the multi-stream and see people commenting. E, I love you. I'm so sorry. And then there's Grok with the KO. Yes. Oh, perfect.
So anyway, he's now.
Oh, this shows Twitch too.
Oh,
we're learning. Okay, deal with us. We're learning.
I just tried to learn. Okay.
All right, keep going.
Anyway, Kevin Owens. I'm excited to see this match. We did kind of see it already, but I'm ready to hear more.
Yes.
Yes, hit him with the stunner. Oh.
Stunner.
That went well.
No, Kevin Owens is, to me, one of the best wrestlers in the industry right now. He's, hands down, one of the most entertaining.
Yes.
Because on the mic, I don't think there's really anyone competing with him right now.
He can be a baby face, but still be a heel at the same time, and I love that.
We've talked about that numerous times on the pod, is that there's some guys who just they need to be heels.
Yep.
Because even when they're heels, they are that true,
even when they're
kind of baby face, most popular guy in the ring. So it's awesome.
Yes, I got you.
Yeah.
I circled around back there.
There you go.
I want to know though where Jimmy Uso is. He came back. He helped his brother. He tried to get him to come back to the light side.
Yeah,
is he hurt? If he is, then why did he come back for a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, last thing I know is that Jimmy was out with an injury. But again, like you said, he came back numerous times in that whole conflict with
Roman.
Yeah, and he stood up for his brother. So it's just very interesting that that we're really not getting much from him right now. We're not gonna read
that one.
We're not reading that one. We're not reading that one. Love you, Gruck.
Oh my gosh. I lost my train of thought. Oh, but I want to see a full-on Uso mob.
Oh.
Oh, so yes.
The Samoan Dynasty is already a thing. That was a tag team from back in the day, which is I'm pretty sure one of the guys is Roman's dad. But to see a Samoan Mafia come to the WWE could be amazing.
The Rock decided to show up.
Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? It's tequila. I'm telling you right now, it's tequila. Or probably a lot of protein shakes or something like that. It might actually stink pretty bad, whatever he's cooking. Yeah.
Anyway. No. Yes. No. So I'm excited to see where this goes. Yep. Yes. Dominic got involved with Rey Mysterio, which is his dad. His match with Baron Corbin. Mm-hmm. And I'm interested to see if they try to do like a rift between the two, because they've been so, father, son, we come out together.
Oh my God, we love
together.
you.
Daddy! Yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah.
Let's start throwing some bows in there.
Yep. I have heard rumors that Rey Mysterio does wants to go out and retire from the wrestling world with Dominic. Being the guy to do it, and to potentially be the guy to take his mask off in the WWE and then maybe potentially wear it himself. So that's all hearsay. That's all rumor. Yeah. But I don't know if I would love to see that, in the sense of Dominic Mysterio will never be Rey Mysterio.
Oh, hell no.
So to wear the same exact mask is not a thing. Mm-hmm. To be a masked wrestler, I think would be a great honor and like homage. Is that the word? Yeah. To his father, which I think is the best high flyer luchador of all time. So
it's tequila and steak. Hey, I'm feeling that birthday dinner.
Hey,
tequila and steak.
Tequila and steak. I don't want to see it. Well, Greg, I mean, then don't Google Rey Mysterio without a mask, because he wrestled in WCW for a couple years without a mask because of my favorite. Special to my heart, Kevin Nash ripped it off, and that was like the storyline for a while, is that he would not have a mask on, which he didn't, and he looked like a child. Bro. But it also doesn't help that he's like...
That's his real face as far as he's concerned. Yep, that is actually.
So would that make him like a Harvey Dent?
Oh, Two-Face. Mm-hmm. All right, that's all I have for SmackDown. You can say your millions of fun facts.
Hey, you know what? I think this is interesting, okay? No one else might give a shit, but I like it. I like it. I guess we did just lose a viewer. So, there we go. So, guys, it's my turn, and you guys are just going to leave me like this? I see how it is. Not okay! Real quick, I thought it would be sweet to have like a small segment that potentially do every week. I don't know, just really, it's up in the air. I think it's cool. But I'm going to bring up some major points that happened this week. So from Sunday to Saturday, well, today's Saturday, who knows? But what happened from Sunday to Saturday of that week, what happened in wrestling history. So let's dive in.
Oh, yay. History, my favorite subject.
I like history. History is fun. You learn shit. I don't remember any of it, but you learn it.
You remember the useless shit.
Useless. Keyword. All right, so January 11th, 1993, the premiere of Monday Night Raw. So this week had the very first Monday Night Raw episode.
Ever. That's cool.
Going off of that was 1993.
1993.
It debuted like a week after Whitney was born. And it's still kicking.
It was my birthday gift.
There you go. You're welcome. It's the gift you didn't know. And you didn't want.
Nah, didn't want it.
But she wants it now. Oh, she wants it now. Right?
Uh-huh.
No? Okay. Anyway, so that's awesome. Congratulations to them. January 11th, 2001, which is something I didn't know. Aqua Turtle. Again, January 11th, 2001, I didn't know that Eric Bischoff and some partners bought WCW. So that was their that was the day that they announced they were going to do it, and as we all know, it failed miserably. But hey, Eric Bischoff's yeah. He's still in the industry. He still comes to WWE every once in a while, AEW. So you know what? Shout out to him.
Yeah,
he is a wrestling genius for sure. January 13th, 2001, the last ECW show ever that wasn't owned by WWE. So that was their last show. I heard it was pretty big heartbreak. Yeah, very emotional. All the wrestlers came out in the ring. They were all drinking beer together, saying cheers. People were talking on the mic.
Red Solo Cup.
January 14th, 1953, good old Hacksaw Hell Jim Duggan was born. You got to throw that in there.
Why?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Hacksaw Jim Juggan, Jim Juggan. He is a freaking legend. He's amazing, and he's due a shout out.
Okay.
He's due a shout out.
Okay.
January 14th, 2001, WCW had a pay-per-view called Sin. Fun fact, it was actually their third to last pay-per-view ever.
Is that the reason why?
Well, actually, the article that I was reading about it was saying that Sin could have been WCW's best pay-per-view in years.
Oh.
Because at that point, obviously WCW was going down hard. Again, two more pay-per-views and they were done. But two more interesting facts come from this Sin pay-per-view.
Okay.
One being Goldberg's last WCW match was at this pay-per-view.
Oh, it should have been his last match in general.
Ever. No, he made a great run in the WWE. I'll give it to him. Still not a fan, buddy. You're still back here.
Yeah, he still shouldn't come back.
I don't know why I have you there. I should have like the Austin middle finger or something like that.
Well, because he's up there.
We'll discuss
people off as they walk
as they come into the room.
Yes.
Second interesting fact. This is the pay-per-view that Sid Vicious got his compound fracture in his leg.
Ooh.
He had to get a 17-inch metal pipe inserted into his leg.
Robo-leg.
Yeah. This happened live. So he jumped from the ropes and snapped his leg and a bone came out on TV. Well, it was pay-per-view. I've never seen it. We were watching wrestling at that time. My mom's seen it. I've never seen it. Don't ever intend to see it. That's gross.
Better not. Better not.
Yeah, so no more. All right, January 15th, 1989. Hey, it's right around the corner. The very first Royal Rumble match.
Nice.
Pay-per-view, technically, not just match, but the actual pay-per-view started on January 15th, 1989, which, again, is coming right around the corner. I'm super excited for that.
Yeah.
We love it. It's like our number three pay-per-view. We love Survivor Series and obviously WrestleMania. So we're so ready for Rumble season. Too. Yes, SummerSlam's always good. January, and then the last two. January 15th, 2014, we lost Mae Young.
Oh.
Mae Young was huge in the wrestling world. She was obviously major in the women's side of things.
Yep.
Fun fact about her, she started wrestling in the late 1920s as a professional wrestler.
Dang.
She made her last appearance in 2013. She was 90 years old is when she made her last appearance on a wrestling show. To me, that is just insane.
Crazy. Yeah.
Well, and she was such a huge part of the Attitude Era back in the day. I mean, she gave birth to a freaking hand. That was from Mark Henry.
Yep.
And it was a white hand. That doesn't matter. But it was still a little weird. She gave birth to a hand. And last but not least, January 15th, 2016, again, lost another legend, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, who she probably doesn't know a lot about, but Jimmy Snuka, he was like the top guy, like the top guy. He is known for his leap off of a cage. Kind of made that, that whole just fucking belly flop off the top. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a huge moment in wrestling history, and it will forever be remembered, and so will Jimmy Snuka and Mae Young.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
Babe, what do you think? I feel like this was a good one.
Yeah.
We had some good interaction. Thank you for the interaction on Facebook as well.
Yes.
E, especially, because you commented a shit ton and you thought we were just ignoring you. We are always thinking of you, girl. Okay? Always.
You're always on our mind.
Always on our mind. And again, thank you to Gruck, McDenty. Thank you to Lando for starting us off too.
Peter
for the like on Facebook.
Yep.
Yes, thank you. But other than that, guys.
What do you think, though? Should I stay?
No. See, ever since you asked that, we've lost viewers. I mean, it's. See, shouldn't stay. I get it. I get it. No.
Did we lose viewers because you were rambling off about history?
History is fun. But
fun back now.
Thank you guys. We really appreciate you. We love you. As always, stay sweet. And remember, I'll be on tonight at 7.
Yes.
We'll be streaming some more video games with the Koozie Gang. Super excited. Also check out Gruckick and McDenty and Lando on stream.